Hey, it's DPerry, and I am a realtor with property consultants in Bucktown. And today on Logan Square and West Town Homes Live, I'm going to share with you a report entitled A Fall Checklist of 10 Things You Gotta Do Before Winter Sets In, such as look for roof leaks before the first winter snow, and preventative maintenance is key. But before we get started, I have a freebie for you. It's called Market Snapshot. Its name implies exactly what it does. It's a snapshot of any neighborhood in the Chicagoland area you choose. How does it work? You get an email, you click a link, bam, here you go. You set the criteria. I set 60622. I'm looking for condos, 2+ bedrooms. You get some summary information over here. If you need an explanation of the info, you just click the link. But the real snapshot comes when you click the bullseye on the aerial map. And you see these houses, they're color-coded according to their status. New for sale for more than a week, sold, pending, expired, canceled. You get the idea. You can filter what you see by clicking these buttons on and off, and you can sort in a variety of ways. Most recent, closest to the target location, highest to low, and lowest to high. And if you want to drill down into a property, all you have to do is click on one of the houses, and it gets highlighted over here on the right. You can drill down into the house when multiple pictures are present. All you have to do is scroll through and take a look. And in addition to the pictures, you also get detailed information on the property. Property details, including things like room dimensions, flooring, etc. If you have school-age children, you'll be interested in the school information, such as the distance to the school, the grades, student-teacher ratio. Sometimes there's a school score. And home is more than just the four walls that you live within. It also includes the shops and restaurants and whatnot. So if you click on a restaurant link, for example, you have access to a Yelp review, which has reviews, pictures, menus, hours, phone numbers, you name it. It's a great tool, and guess what? The price is right. It's absolutely free. All you got to do is click the link that you see in the show notes. So you can go ahead and click that now. Now, back to the report. This report is brought to you by House Logic, which is made possible by realtors. So, a fall checklist of 10 things you got to do before winter sets in. Now, when the last of summer's heat is a faint memory and you're pulling out your hoodies more than your shorts, it's time to tackle a few simple chores that'll make winter more pleasant and prevent some nasty surprises next spring. This fall checklist helps. And you could print this out and you can actually tack this on your refrigerator and work your way through it. Number 1, clean and stow your mower. If you're not familiar with fuel stabilizer, get to know it. If your mower sits for months with gas in its tank, the gas will slowly deteriorate, which can damage internal engine parts. Fuel stabilizer, $10 for a 10-ounce bottle, prevents gas from degrading. Add stabilizer to your gasoline to keep spare gas in good condition over the winter, and top off your mower tank with stabilized gas before you stow it away for the winter. Run the mower for 5 minutes to make sure the stabilizer reaches the carburetor. Another lawnmower care method is to run your mower dry before stowing it. When the mower is cool, remove the spark plug and pour a cap full of engine oil onto the spark plug hole. Pull the starter cord a couple of times to distribute the oil, which keeps pistons lubricated and ensures an easy start come spring. Turn the mower on its side and clean out accumulated grass and gunk from the mower deck. Number 2, remove garden hoses from faucets. Remove garden hoses from outdoor faucets. Leaving hoses attached can cause water to back up in the faucets and in the plumbing pipes just inside your exterior walls. If freezing temps hit, that water could freeze, expand, and crack the faucet or pipes. Make this an early fall priority so a sudden cold snap doesn't sneak up and cause damage. Turn off any shutoff valves and water supply lines that lead to exterior faucets. That way, you'll guard against minor leaks that may let water enter the faucet. While you're at it, drain garden hoses and store them in a shed or garage. Number 3, drain your sprinkler system. Time to drain your irrigation system. Even buried irrigation lines can freeze, leading to busted pipes and broken sprinkler heads. Number 1, turn off the water to the system at the main valve. Number 2, shut off the automatic controller. Number 3, open drain valves to remove water from the system. Number 4, remove any above ground sprinkler heads and shake the water out of them, then replace. If you don't have drain valves, then hire an irrigation pro to blow out the system's pipes with compressed air. A pro is worth the $75 to $150 charge to make sure the job is done right and to ensure you don't have busted pipes and sprinkler head repairs to make in the spring. Number 4, seal air cracks or air leaks. Grab a couple of tubes of color-matched exterior caulk, $5 for a 12-ounce tube, and make a journey around your home's exterior, sealing up cracks between trim and siding, around window and door frames, and where pipes and wires enter your house. Preventing moisture from getting inside your walls is one of the least expensive and most important of your fall maintenance jobs. You'll also seal air leaks that waste energy. Pick a nice day when temps are above 50 degrees to caulk, or so caulk flows easily. Number 5, de-gunk your gutters. Clogging rain gutters can cause ice dams, which can lead to expensive repairs. After the leaves have fallen, clean your gutters to remove leaves, twigs, and gunk. Make sure gutters aren't sagging and trapping water. Tighten gutter hangers and downspout brackets. Replace any worn or damaged gutters and downspouts. If you find colored grit from asphalt roof shingles in your gutters, beware. That sand-like grit helps protect shingles from the damaging ultraviolet rays of the sun. Look closely for other signs of roof damage. Number 5 below. It may be time for a roofing replacement. Your downspouts should extend at least 5 feet away from your house to prevent foundation problems. If they don't, add downspout extensions, $10 to $20 each. Number 6, eyeball your roof. If you have a steep roof or a multi-story house, stay safe and use binoculars to inspect your roof from the ground. Look for warning signs, shingles that are buckled, cracked, or missing, rust spots on flashing. Any loose, damaged, or missing shingles excuse me, should be replaced immediately. Black algae stains are just cosmetic, but masses of moss and lichen could signal roofing that's decayed underneath. Call in a pro roofer for a $50 to $100 evaluation. A plumbing vent stack usually is flashed with a rubber collar called a boot that may crack or loosen over time. They'll wear out before your roof does, so make sure they're in good shape. A pro roofer will charge $75 to $150 to replace a boot, depending on how steep your roof is. Number 7, direct your drainage. Take a close look at the soil around your foundation and make sure it slopes away from your house at least 6 vertical inches over 10 feet. That way you'll keep water from soaking the soils around your foundation, which could lead to cracks and leaks. Be sure soil doesn't touch your siding. Number 8, check your furnace. Schedule an appointment with a heating and cooling pro to get your heating system checked and tuned up for the coming heating season. You'll pay $50 to $100 for a checkup. An annual maintenance contract ensures you're at the top of the list for checks and shaves 20% off the cost of a single visit. Change your filters too. This is a job you should do every 2 months anyway, but if you haven't, now's the time. If your HVAC includes a built-in humidifier, make sure the contractor replaces that filter. Number 9, prune plants. Late in the fall is the best time to prune plants and trees. When the summer growth cycle is over, your goal is to keep limbs and branches at least 3 feet from your house so moisture won't drip on the roofing and siding and to prevent damage to your house exterior during high winds. For advice on pruning specific plants in your region, check with your state extension service. Number 10, give your fireplace a once-over. To make sure your fireplace is safe, grab a flashlight and look up inside your fireplace flue to make sure the damper opens and closes properly. Open the damper and look up into the flue to make sure it's free of birds' nests, branches, and leaves or other obstructions. You should see daylight at the top of the chimney. Check the firebox for cracked or missing bricks and mortar. If you spot any damage, order a professional fireplace and chimney inspection. An inspection costs $79 to $500. Your fireplace flue should be cleaned of creosote buildup every other year. A professional chimney sweep will charge $150 to $250 for the service. So that article was written by John Rena, who has written 7 books on home improvement and hundreds of articles on home-related topics. He's been a residential builder, the editorial director of the Black & Decker Home Improvement Library, and the executive editor of Better Homes and Gardens magazine. So I hope you found value in that. And if you'd like to keep your finger on the pulse of real estate in any neighborhood in the Chicagoland area, you need to sign up for Market Snapshot. It's quick and it's easy and it's free. The link you see on the screen is live in the show notes, so go ahead and click that. And you will receive Market Snapshot, and you can receive it as frequently or as infrequently as you want. You want it once a week? Cool. You only want it once a year? Well, that's okay too. And you can unsubscribe at any time, but you won't, because it's awesome. Anyway, if you have any questions about real estate in Chicagoland, call me, Doug Perry, at 312-572-9801, or you can email me at dperry@propertyconsultants.com. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to meet you even more.